Game parade. Various arcade games are inside. Will you stay here until midnight? Yes. Right now the games available to play are Quiz Game and Lucky Fortune. Going for the stats on this one. Dr. Edgar's macabre fortune nearly came true. Your persona's magic is increased. Dr. Edgar's macabre fortune. That sounds ominous, scary, risky. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm. Class has ended for today. Maybe there are many benefits to playing games, however, video games. The reason I started to stream up again, I was near the end, but I was near the end of Mitsuru's social link, and on the last one, I talked to her, and we got to a point where she was like, "I like you," and I was like, "Oh." Then I hung out with Kisuke, and he was talking more about his father. Kisuke was confused. I was thinking, however, about what if, like, my mom wanted to check out my gaming or something. Leon, what a coincidence. Are you leaving now? Mitsuru seems to be curious how you will react. Since you have the Empress persona Scotty, you might be able to become even closer. Would you like to spend time with her after school? Spend time with her. And during my brief, very brief, off-air playtime, at a point where she was like, "I like you," there was another student council president at one point where I suffered some trauma, I suppose, as I was playing through. But then I took a moment to reflect and I realized Mitsuru is a different person than the people I've interacted with before. Okay then, let's go. It's rare that I have any free time. And her weapon is, like, a lot of them tend to be rapiers. At university, I knew someone who might have been on a fencing team. This very pale redhead, actually. I did not get the chance to talk to her, however, or hang out with her. During one of my last classes, I sat next to her, but I could not initiate somehow. Mitsuru is smiling. Iwatodai Strip Mall Wild Duck Burger. No matter how many times I see it, the menu here is still daunting. I still have yet to try everything on it. As you spend time with Mitsuru, the bond between you two grew stronger. You feel that your relationship will grow stronger soon. It's getting late. You decided to return to the dorm.
Hi, how was your day?
Game parade. Various arcade games are inside. Will you stay here until midnight? Yes. Right now the games available to play are Print Club and Punching Bag. You showed the machine what you could dish out. Your persona's strength has increased. Interesting in this case too, because the punching bag is clearly something that I interact with IRL, like with my physical body. But it still has an effect on my persona. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm. You overhear a conversation. Our career counseling is next week, right? Are you planning to go to a university, Yumi? Yep, I'm going to school overseas. Overs? This is the first I've heard about this. I'm your boyfriend. You have to tell me this stuff. Whoa, the gossiping student is her boyfriend? The first bell is rung. Miss Miyahara. It's been restless out there lately. Have you seen all those flyers at the station? But none of that stuff has any credibility. There's no certainty in what they say. That's right. It's a matter of probability. Hey, don't give me those looks. The end of the world. Let's discuss this with respect to probability. You feel tired? Close your eyes for a few minutes. Maybe this will be helpful. So, as you can see, you can't prove the end of the world is nigh. Which means you shouldn't worry about it. Instead, take a good look at the elegance of this proof. Numbers are truth, and truth is beauty. Even if the world ends, numbers will remain. Even if humans vanish, taking mathematics with them, the concept of numbers won't disappear. Numbers will outlast humanity, I guarantee it. So fascinating. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. True. The metaphor in which numbers are, they might survive, except numbers are a composite form of a version of reality that we see. Your academics has increased. Class has ended for today. So those who are not seeing like a relatable reality, maybe numbers will not be a thing. Or they don't have to be. Ah, Mitsuru's not here. I feel anxiety. I worry about the time left remaining. Alright, the choices are Aigus and Fuka. Not hung out with Fuka yet. I'll check in. Oh, Kevinkin, are you heading home? It seems like Fuka wants to walk home with you. Since you have the priestess persona, Kikuri Hime, you might be able to become even closer. Would you like to spend some time with her after school? Decline the offer. I see. Maybe some other time then. Fuka seems disappointed. I wanted to check what this one would say. Oh no, Mitsuru-senpai will graduate pretty soon. Everyone's scared that the world might end, but this is a real problem. How can I go on without her? For sure. This one's talking some advanced philosophy. Also, I wonder if my thoughts somehow, they kind of like got beamed over to her. Oh, Kevin-kun, are you heading home? Okay, where should we go? Fuka seems happy. Paulownia Mall. You went shopping with Fuka. I apologize for taking so long. I had to go to the pharmacy to buy some special spices. I don't know why though. Even if I use them, I doubt they'll make any difference. I'm sorry you came all the way here. Fuka seems very apologetic. To be honest, my cooking still doesn't taste very good. It's not the way I make it, it's just... When I'm cooking, I think to myself, this isn't going to taste good. And I just stop. I just wish I was good at something. I'm sure there's something. Well, you have a persona. That's true, but everyone else has something they're really good at. But I just don't have any talents. Well, that's not true. I guess I'm pretty good with mechanical devices. Not that that's anything to be proud of. Fuka seems embarrassed. She might be a Mandalorian. She's good with tech. However, interestingly enough, the Mandalorians, they kind of revile against the AI. My dad used to tinker with audio equipment in his spare time. He would repair speakers and headphones. I used to love watching him work when I was little. That's probably why I'm so good with mechanical devices. But I don't think those skills are enough to repay everyone for what they've done for me. Oh, I'm kinda like Fuka in that sense. I'm really good with technology. I got all the basics though. And even if they were me, the Kirijo group could always provide us with anything we need for battle. Not to mention that I'm kind of embarrassed about it all. I mean, it's not a very feminine hobby. Yeah, I agree. Oh, I don't think so. You know what? I don't really associate it with, like, gender. Maybe it's kind of like sexuality. I suppose it, on paper, maybe it could be, but like, yeah. Oh, I don't think so. Oh, Kevin can. Thank you. But I think one of the taboos of like the stereotype of people who go into tech, they're kind of like frat boys, right? Fuka seems happy. However, it does not seem to be the case, actually. You always seem to be the one I tell my troubles to, Kevin-kun. In fact, I knew this person Ashley who went into tech, making the big bucks. But somehow it changed her, actually. I was thinking recently, psychopaths and lawyers, they go into a specific industry, and then, for the most part, they all turn out like a similar way, of a similar complex. And I was wondering earlier, I was relating it to gods. Like, people who become gods, maybe they end up with a certain type of way, maybe comparable to a certain complex. Maybe the same is true for people who go into technology. And yet, you're always so understanding. You help me to think positively. You're really supportive. Fuka seems to trust you. Your relationship with her has grown deeper. The Fuka Yamagishi social link has reached level 4. Your power to create personas of the Priestess Arcana has grown. Fuka seems to be interested in you. Your relationship with her has intensified. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to talk so much. It's getting late. Let's go home. You decided to return to the dorm.
Oh, hey!
The timing for this couldn't be worse. Why do they have to talk to us about what we want to do in the future now? What about you, Kevin-kun? Have you decided what you're going to do? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Have you? No, I haven't. Well, I hope you're not thinking about it when you're in a battle. I might be. But also, I might be thinking about what my next meal might be. Arf. Karumara is stretched out. He's not in the mood for a walk. You have your career counseling next week, huh? Well, I can only give you one piece of advice. Start worrying. Now. It's true, actually. In a lot of situations, it's good to kind of have some stuff thought out beforehand. But then, I also think the inverse might be true. Dude, career counseling? Why do we have to do this crap right before a battle? Damn it, I've got too much on my mind. You think I can just skip it? Yep. Maybe someone will hassle you about it, though. I heard that one's upbringing determines how they develop socially. Something as trivial as whether one's parents are strict or lenient will affect how that person learns to relate to others. It's a very complex issue indeed. I see. As an anti-shadow weapon, I did what I was ordered to. My future was decided for me. So choosing my own future will be a new experience for me. I'm going to do my best to choose the best future for me, Leon. Please wish me luck. Yeah, stuff like that can be hard. Because you kind of gotta readapt, retool, evolve, I suppose. Sometimes it's easier than it seems. Other times it's way hard. Maybe. Actually, no. It's not hard on the whole, I think. At least for me. But sometimes it's harder than other times. I think that Tartarus is a little unstable today. Accidents might be more frequent because of this. Watch out. I've decided to go to college. It wasn't a difficult decision to make. I mean, I couldn't think of anything I wanted to do besides study. So do you think I can really say that I decided my future? Maybe. Not really. I don't know. What she's hinting at is not really. Well, it's fine for right now, but I can't just go to school forever. I need to have a broader outlook for my future. She wants to do learning, potentially, is maybe what she's kind of got her head set on. You'll be having your future consultation soon. Have you given it any consideration? Of course I have. I can only think about Nyx. I've not only been thinking about Nyx, but I guess what matters more to me is our relationship, Mitsuru. Of course I have. Good, speak with confidence when you meet with your teacher. But also, is that really important? Because the Nyx situation might be of vital importance. Alright, I'm not sure if these people have something new to say, so I'll check in with this one who's kind of giving me like transgender vibes. They say the end will come soon, but I can't imagine it. If it was going to be like a big earthquake or a tsunami, I'd be scared, but... Or a big... Schlong! Oh well, if you believe, you'll be saved, right? Looks like it's the same stuff. Game Parade. Various arcade games are inside. Will you stay here until midnight? Yes. Oh, unless she's a lesbian. Right now the games available to play are... Oh, but then again, like... Being a lesbian and being a non-lesbian don't really have to do with genitals. Though sometimes they do, apparently. Right now the games available to play are... Whorehouse and Mole Whackers. You whacked as many of the wily moles as you could. Your persona's agility is increased. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm. I've heard they do. Class is ended for today. In my own experience, like, a hot transgender woman? Ooh! A hot cisgender woman? Hey! Potentially guys too? Not really at all. Like very, very slight. But it's more so of like, it's like, oh, this person's really helpful? Oh, this person's the man. And then, you know, you kind of feel like, pleasant. But I think that might be different than like attraction. But also love and sexuality, it is deep. However, Mitsuru, hi Leon, let's do it. How are you? Mitsuru's cheeks are turning red. Since you have the Empress persona Scotty, you might be able to become even closer. Would you like to spend time with her after school? Spend time with her, okay! So, where should we go? How about... Mitsuru seems a little embarrassed. How about my room? Yes, please! I have a gift I'd like to give you. You decide to go to Mitsuru's room. Dorm, Mitsuru's room. Her room is filled with expensive furniture.
I know what you want to say.
Oh yeah, now's the time to... I was crossing my legs sexily. Like, it depends too. Like, sometimes like, when something's very sexy, I'll like cross my legs and like, sexy. But then like other times when something's not sexy, I'll also cross my legs, but it's kind of like, whoa. But in this case, it was like I was crossing my legs sexually. And now I shall, it's like, I shall kind of open myself, I suppose. Pew. Pew.
Our maid staff helped me move here, so that's why it looks like this. It's as if there's a second lounge here, isn't it?
Wow, yeah. It's so cozy.
That's what Yukari always says.
Mitsuru is smiling. The hours flew by as you talked with Mitsuru.
Oh, I almost forgot. I want you to have this.
You receive something from Mitsuru. Obtain motorcycle key.
It's the key to my motorcycle. I'm not going to run from the future anymore. There's no need for me to. I don't have to think of my motorcycle as a means to escape from my feelings. Though I do regret that I won't be riding it as often anymore. I want to ride with you.
Yes. I want to ride with you, also. Also, oftentimes people will be like, have a good day, you too. Or like, in religion they'll be like, God be with you. And with you. It's almost kind of like something that is taught to people. But it seems it's like a script which has become not real for the most part. However, in this case, this is real. This is genuine. She wants to ride with me, and I want to ride with you, too.
But you'll have to sit on the back until you get your license.
I do not mind that at all. Except for the part where, like, the worries of the dangers of the motorcycle.
When we're done fighting, I'll teach you how to operate it. I can't wait until then.
I'll give it a try. I'll sit on the back. For sure. In this case, like, manhood and womanhood, I'll sit on the back.
Indeed. If that's your preference, I won't object.
But it's like the new age manhood.
Though it would be nice if I could hold on to you once in a while.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was watching a French person once and they were like, switch it up. What other way is there? Mitsuru said something in a quiet voice. Kevin.
I'm still somewhat embarrassed to come out and say it.
Aww.
But when we're alone, no one else can hear me.
Whoa. So intimate.
Your name is special to me.
Yes.
If I was in danger, it would be my last desperate call for help.
Yes. Yes. Send your prayer to me. Maybe. I'm not sure though. Unless you see another way. Oh, and like, I will do the same for you. We are Taylor Swifts. We're the false gods, who are actually real. Ooh. Kevin.
I want to be with you a little bit longer tonight. Can you stay with me?
Yes, definitely. I noticed earlier during my cast, I was like, oh, this is approaching rank level 10. Maybe I should have, like, put on some makeup or something. But in this case, like, the thought before I jumped on broadcast was like, oh, I still look good. Still looking fresh, actually. Mitsuru has professed her love for you, and it seems she wants your love in return. Yes! Let us love! Let us love! Love. Wow. Rank up. Maximum. Empress. Mitsuru Kirijo. Ah. Yes. The Empress Arcana symbol. Or the sigil. Splayed out. Open. Oh. Oh. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. The innermost power of the Empress Arcana hath been set free. We bestow upon the ability to create a lilat, the ultimate form of the Empress Arcana. The Mitsuru Kirijo social link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the Mitsuru Kirijo social link. Your power to create personas of the Empress Arcana has reached its maximum. Kevin Leung has forged a bond that cannot be broken. Pyong! The Emperor's social link is at its maximum level. You can now create a Lilat, the ancient goddess. Kevin, you spent a long time together with Mitsuru. Oh, yes. Oh. I thought that was appropriate for this situation. Cause Bruno on Dancing with the Stars, he'll do similar stuff. He also has like one he recently did, it was like, ooh. It has a different effect though when I do it, but like the way I do it, it might be even more appropriate. Oh yeah, Mitsuru.
You were in your room all this time?
What? One week until the 31st, huh? I think you already know this, but once you go into Tartarus on the 31st, you won't be able to leave until the battle is over. If we lose, there won't be a tomorrow, and we won't get a chance at a rematch. You should spend this next week getting prepared for the fight. Maybe they knew what was going on. Maybe Akihiko kind of dispelled the air. I did it! Ah. At least in terms of what I was going for, right? With the playthrough. I made it. Success! Like, obviously, there's, like, stuff, like, the ending and everything, but... yeah. Mitsuru was the light. Or the darkness. Both. And more. At least, you know, I can say that now because we've succeeded. You'll be having your future consultation soon. Have you given it any consideration? Of course I have. Good. Speak with confidence when you meet with your teacher. Huh. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to eat something. And then I'm going to continue, maybe.